Nuri Bilge Ceylan is back at Cannes in competition with Once Upon a Time in Anatolia. The Turkish director, who was a member of the feature film jury in 2009, has and has always participated in all stages of the making of his new film.
Director, screenwriter, editor and producer Nuri Bilge Ceylan has once again put all his energies into his new film Once Upon a Time in Anatolia. In his latest feature film, he weaves an intrigue focused on the tense relationship between a lawyer and a doctor living in Anatolian steppes. The action takes place in Asia Minor in a volcanic territory bordered by mountain chains. As an admirer of Italian director Michelangelo Antonioni, he has painted the steppes of the Anatolia region, with the impression that something new and unexpected can emerge from behind each mountain, but it's inevitably the same long and monotonous paths which disappear or carry on, ineluctably the same.
When I create a character, I try to achieve a balance. It must always be possible to think that a character is just like yourself. Never just somebody else, said the director at the press conference held for the film.
Christophe Honoré presented The Beloved, his out-of-competition film that closed the 64th Festival de Cannes. The director has handpicked a cast of beloved actors for his 8th feature film, a musical in a similar vein to Love Songs presented at Cannes in 2007.
I've never been of the view that the role of cinema is to film everyday life, but I do try to make films that are true to life, said Christophe Honoré at the press conference. The cast stars Chiara Mastroianni, Ludwig Sagnier, Louis Garrel, Michael Delpé, Milos Forman, with Catherine Deneuve topping the bill.
In Beloved, Christophe Honoré directs Catherine Deneuve for the first time. The actress plays the role of Mother Madeleine, whose daughter Vera falls in love. But the target of her affections, London resident Henderson, doesn't feel capable of returning her love.
Ce soir-là, en montant l'escalier, maman calculait son potentiel chiffre d'affaires. Elle calculait tous les escarpins et toutes les robes qu'elle allait désormais pouvoir s'acheter.
Ces bottes sont faites pour marcher et tu vas le regretter. Car je mettrai ces bottes un jour où l'autre faut te quitter.
Je t'expliquerai.
Tu sais, je la connais l'histoire. Hein. Comment t'es tombée amoureuse de ton client, que t'avais pas attendu d'être dans ton appartement pour te donner à lui.
Attends un peu, qu'on se déteste.
Aujourd'hui, tu me trouves belle. Et plus tard, qui sait?
Ils viendront bien les coups de schlag. Je sais que t'es là.
Mais j'étais pas une fille facile, hein, pas tant que ça.
Mais papa, tu comptes le revoir? Est-ce que ça va vraiment vous rendre heureuse?
Mais ça, on le sait qu'à la fin, ça sert à rien d'y penser avant. Mais qu'est-ce que tu fais là? Tu devais rentrer demain.
Papa, je t'en supplie, mets un slip.
Telle fille, telle mère. Je suis restée.
On peut pas continuer à vous cacher.
Mais pourquoi nous, ça nous convient comme ça?
Il y a ton ex-mari qui est là.
Hein?
Alors écoutez, je vais vous demander de sortir de chez moi et de ne plus jamais y revenir.
Vous préférez pas qu'on se bagarre?
T'aimes bien hein, quand je te prends dans les bras comme ça.
Vera a toujours été très douée pour cacher ses sentiments.
Pas de sexualité entre nous, c'est fini ça. Même pas l'idée de la sexualité. Est-ce qu'on pourra arrêter de se tromper les uns les autres?
Tu fais pas ça quand je suis là! Et tu restes là ici maintenant!
Et maintenant, c'est toi que je vais faire marcher.
In his 30 years of career, Radu Mihaileanu has won 18 prizes. He is selected for the first time in competition at Cannes with the source an Oriental fable worthy of 1,001 nights.
Every day, the village women climb up the mountain to collect water at the source with their yoke across their shoulder. It has been this way since the dawn of time until the day they decide to break the mold. From that moment, they decide to withdraw all sexual favors and will carry on things until they change.
In this imaginary village, far from all prejudice, Radu Mihaileanu packs the whole culture of the Arab Muslim woman of the world. What is really her role? How does she live? A long period of documentation was necessary for the director of Concert and Va, Vis et Deviance, in order to write his cinematographic fable. We went to meet women from all villages just like ours. They told us a mass of stories. We made real friends, discovered a wealth of riches.
At the press conference held for the film, Radu said that the revolutions represent a huge step forward. We wrote the film with the same sort of intentions, and we bet on the chance that women would be the ones to bring change, not simply throughout the world, but especially in the Muslim world, he added.
Presented as the closing film of You and Certain Regard, Elena is Russian filmmaker Andreï Zviaginstev's third film. With his first two films, he had already succeeded in creating his own artistic world, stunning images, oppressive atmosphere, and a dark view of things. Elena is a portrait of a woman confronted with the survival of her descendants.
With a Golden Lion awarded for his first film, The Return in 2003, the Russian filmmaker Andrei is already considered to be a talented cineast. His second feature film, The Banishment, was selected in competition at Cannes in 2007 and earned an award for the Best Actor for its lead.
After two teenagers in The Return and a family in The Banishment, Andrea took Elena to look at a couple in their 60s. Vladimir and Elena met later in life and each already had a child from previous marriage. When Vladimir has a heart attack and is hospitalized, he then decides to bequeath his fortune to his daughter. Elena realizes that if Vladimir dies, she would no longer be able to help her unemployed son and her grandchildren. She then concocts a mischievous plan.
That's all for now. Thank you for watching.
Bye for now.